One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And here's the return. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a...
Touchdown, MTSU. And they have the first points of the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the FIU Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in
wide open spaces.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
FIU pushing tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that?
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. He's got it. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got his man on the outside. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Field goal is good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been jumped all over, and they really need to put together a scoring drive here, down 21-6. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Right on the money. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the left side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. FIU pushing tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's another FIU.
The Panthers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Tried to power it in. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it with the jet sweep. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. It's our forced to settle for 3. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And some room to work. Got enough for the first down. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. Breaking into the top 15, just one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Peters. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
28, Florida International, 9.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. One more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Fighting off the defender. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time.
Taking it the other way. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, FIU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Hits him with a stiff arm. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Running free. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
Man, oh man, when you get a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
Quickly to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's caught. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Barry. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. He'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He wants it all. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Trying to set the tone with the run. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. At the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Waste of time.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Off-play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Pace, 27, jump.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Trying the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. And the punishment has been extended.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Crosses to 35. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And the route is on. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable. And with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end.
Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, MTSU. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. Hits the crease. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards back.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Tennessee, 71. Florida International, 37.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Pulls and fires complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Defense playing a bail technique. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out.